Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to show you what to do when you're about to start up that Detroit. When you're looking at it to test drive, whatever it might be. First you want to check for blow by, take off that cap, and if there's any white steam or anything coming out of it, that means it has blow by. If it's severe, you can turn the cap upside down on your oil fill cap, and if it moves, that means it's severe. If it doesn't move, it means it's not severe, but preferably you want your oil fill cap to look like that when you're testing for blow by. You do not want to see anything coming out of it. Also, make sure when it's running, check for squeaking belts, squeaking pulleys, stuff like that. Good negotiation thing, because pulleys and belts are not too hard to replace and they're not too expensive, but if one is bad, you can easily knock off a couple hundred on the price, something like that. Next, check all your headlights, all your blinkers, have someone go inside, check all that for you, make sure they step on the brake and the reverse pedal, and throw it in reverse, make sure all those lights work. If it has any accessory lights, make sure you turn those on, take a good look, make sure none of them are flickering, anything like that. So now it's time to actually start this up. So come into the cab, and you want to make sure, like I said in the past video, make sure that it only takes about 10 seconds if you have an aftermarket glow plug relay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's a pretty generous 10 seconds there. Make sure when you are starting, you keep your foot off the accelerator pedal. That way it, no cheating, doesn't go in its favor, anything like that. So turn it on, crank it. Make sure you look out your mirror, see if there's any white smoke, anything that looks bad coming from your exhaust. So here we go. Oh. So might take a try or two. It's not horrible on this truck. Could be a lot better, like I explained in the last video. You want it to be the way I explained it in the last video. Make sure you're looking outside that mirror too, looking at the smoke. There will almost be guaranteed to be some. Step on your accelerator a little bit, see what comes out of there. Again, make sure you try your transfer case while you're here. Make sure you turn on your lights. I'll show you all my lights. Those are the accessories there. Again, never hurts to check this out when you're just taking it for a test drive. You can always say no. So when you're actually driving it, make sure the transmission doesn't feel sluggish, clunky, anything like that. Make sure it shifts through all the gears. Make sure you drive it fast. Make sure you drive it slow. Make sure you test out all the variables. Drive it in rougher roads. Drive it on smoother roads, if possible, of course. Also, make sure you let your hands off the wheel for a second or two when it's straight. See if it needs alignment. The way you can tell is if it likes to pull your truck off to one side, which again can be used as a negotiation tactic. And then you also want to look at your coolant. Make sure these are lining up. Obviously it's not warmed up yet, so these aren't going to match quite yet. But back to the transmission stuff, make sure it doesn't spike in RPMs when it's shifting either up or down. Make sure it's not clunky, make sure it's not. It feels sluggish, bad things like that. If any of those things are like that, since it's a 4L80E, expect to just say, hey, this is going to need a new transmission eventually. Another thing too is when you're on the test drive, never listen to your audio system. Only do that when you get back. When you get back and you're in the parking lot or in the driveway, throw on a song, something like that. But when you're on the test drive, you want to make sure that everything lines up, everything's good. Another thing, throw on the AC, feel it on both sides, let it, obviously give it time to cool down. Then you want to switch it over to your heat, test out the heat, make sure that's okay. Other than that, I don't have anything else for you. Just make sure it's a decent truck when it's running. And thanks for watching. Have a good one.